Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Milwaukee Regional Championship. Right behind me, the finals of the senior division. And of course, it is going to be Elliot McQuail versus Eric Brown. Both players trying to find their first regional championship win in the senior division. Of course, we have Elliot McQuail playing Gardevoir EX. This is his first time in Top Cut, has been playing the game for 8 years, so is finding that first win as well. Decided to play Gardevoir on a whim. Pulled 2 Gardevoir EXs out of a box over 2 years ago, and has not looked back since. Is inspired by one of the best Gardevoir players out there, Henry Chow. Henry mentioned that Gardevoir was the best deck to practice, and that's exactly what Elliot decided to do. His whole family is here to support him. It's the first time his family is here at a regional championship, so he's definitely inspired to win. His opponent, Eric Brown, is playing the Mega Kangaskhan Bouffalant. Very interesting deck. New deck in the format, has been playing for 3 years now. Is the Vancouver regional champion as well as top 16 in Honolulu back when he was a junior. But in the senior division, made top 8 in Milwaukee just last season. His friends Lucas Z and G definitely helped him out to make this Mega Kangaskhan Bouffalant deck, but is also supported by his coach, Owen Dalgard. And although Owen didn't quite believe in the Mega Kangaskhan, Eric definitely did and finds himself here in the finals of the Milwaukee Regional Championships. He is undefeated against Gardevoir and is definitely confident in the matchup. But we're going to have to wait and see on which one of these seniors will come out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce to you the Milwaukee Regional Champion for the Senior Division, Elliot McQuail. Elliot, you're a regional champion. How are you feeling right now?
It's a little surreal. I think I'm still a little bit numb to it. Haven't really started cheering or going crazy. I don't have my prizing. I just got the medal. So still hasn't quite sunk in, but it feels really good. And it was definitely an exciting tournament.
Sure it is. I'm sure it is. Let's talk about that final match, though. Any exciting moments, anything you want to talk about?
I played against Mega Kangaskhan, and there was a really important flip with a Mind Bend on his active, and it was Tails, which was wonderful. And there was another Tails that stopped him from killing my active Gardevoir. So those were 2 really big coin flips. And then at the end of game 2, I ended up just having the perfect board of 4 Monkey, 4 Dark, 2 Guardies. And from there, I was able to kill his Bouffalants and just knock out his Kangaskans without any problem. So went really well.
A little bit of mix of luck and just perfect setup there. 4 Munkidoris. I don't remember last time I've seen Gardevoir with 4 monkeys. That's very, very terrifying. That's for sure. But again, huge congratulations. Gardevoir EX, one of the harder decks to pilot, that's for sure. Again, now that you're regional champion, though, any advice you want to give to the aspiring champions out there?
Related to this tournament, make sure your deck list is correct. I had to find a Fluttermane from Prismatic instead of Temporal Forces the morning of, so that was pretty annoying. But other than that, just on deck selection and practice, it's really good if you find a deck, play it a lot, and have a ton of experience with it. I went into this event with almost no preparation on Gardevoir, but I've been playing the deck for 3 years, and so I was able to pilot it really confidently. And then if you do have a ton of time to prep for an event like I didn't, don't be afraid to switch to a deck that you think is much better as long as you have the time to sort of get familiar with it. And then also have friends. I definitely wouldn't have figured out how to navigate the Kangaskhan matchup on my own. I hit it in the win into the top 8 as well, and just asked around, got the help that I needed. And everybody's really supportive. Everybody will tell you the answers that you need to know.
Friendship is power, after all. With that, anyone you want to shout out before I do let you go?
I'll shout out Alex Betzner, who I played in my top 8 match, lives 4 blocks away from me. Thanks for bricking really hard. That put me where I am right now. Shout out to Adrian and Alex, who quit for grade 12, but they're sort of close idols, I guess. They've done pretty good at Pokemon tournaments before and are on the local scene. Shout out to the entire Atlas Locals crowd in Kitchener-Waterloo. And yeah, shout out to Rowan and Jackson and Raymond for being sort of local players that I look up to and really, I don't know, I want to sort of be them. Rowan world champion, Jackson dominated Canadian juniors, Raymond regional champion. But yeah, big thanks to just everybody who's been sort of with me on this journey. Harry and Daniel for the Pittsburgh list. Everybody that's helped me along my way.
That is indeed quite a lot of friends. But again, it takes a village almost. But amazing stuff, Elliot. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your Milwaukee regional champion, Elliot McQuail. Amazing stuff. With that, just the Masters. We're going to have to see who wins that. But for now, we're going to throw it back to more Pokemon action.